This is a voice check. This is a voice check. We'll be starting in around 2 minutes. You guys know the drill. Let me know on the live chat if you guys can hear me a-okay. This will hopefully be a shorter stream today. I know I always say that, but I do have a massive headache today. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best though. I'm gonna try my best. See you guys soon. All right, let's get started. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter. And I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily live stream. So, Today's video is going to be more of a just relaxed discussion, conversation. We can talk about what happened yesterday, how a lot of over-leveraged traders probably got shook out of their position. You know, I don't even need to look at the funding rate. I don't even need to look at any of the metrics. I was pretty busy yesterday, but I was just watching the price action from my phone, and I remember telling Krisha, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of leverage traders over here. Just based on the price action, you can see what was happening. And yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about how even though prices respected almost all the high time frames, right? Respected, in fact, even the lower time frames. We're going to go ahead and take a look at we're going to drill down to the lower time frames. People for some reason still got wrecked yesterday, which is really telling as to how far this market yet has to go, because very few people are actually making money. Now, I have to say, a lot of the Mango community members, right, especially some seedlings, I got a lot of PMs yesterday. People like just really happy because of the amount of money they're making and thanking me, etc, etc. Don't thank me, guys. Do not thank me. You guys are implementing everything that you have learned at Mango. Okay, you guys are actually implementing it. There are other people who are new who message me with the opposite messages, saying that they are getting wrecked. But why? What's the difference? Because they haven't been at the Mango community long enough to actually get the mindset right to take advantage of these markets. You guys got the mindset right, and now you guys are executing on it. So let's go ahead and get started. I am talking over here without my... There we go. Okay, that's a lot better, eh? Yeah, I'm still... Yeah, I woke up with a massive headache today. So Krisha woke me up with like a bunch of kisses, but she woke me up in the middle of my REM sleep. Now, I'm not complaining about waking up with kisses all over my face, but do you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you wake up at the wrong moment, you just get that headache. I can't explain why that happens, but hasn't left me all morning. So I just took a couple of Tylenol, and I'm hoping that will make things better. So you guys will have to forgive me today if I'm not as, I'm trying not to look at the screen. And that's really hard to do when you have to analyze the charts. Where's the chat? I lost the freaking chat. Too many windows. Okay, there we go. Ouch, check up with the doctor, man. Doctors know nothing. They know nothing. They know nothing, Jon Snow. They'll tell me I have COVID. Mango research is so underrated in the crypto community with so much good content. Only 39 subscribers. Please spread good words. Yeah, Dipesh, it's funny that you mentioned that. We were talking about that just with I was talking about that just this morning with someone who messaged me about, we were talking about something similar. And that might be because we've really tried to not grow. We've tried to keep the community as small as possible. There have been times where we've actually kept the content private. Even the public group, the Telegram, was private for a bit, because I don't know, most of the crypto community, I'm not trying to put the crypto community down, but we don't want that culture where people just come in and ask for calls and say, hey, is it going up? Is it going down? Should I buy now? Should I sell now? There's a guy and I've warned him a couple of times now already. I had to step in the middle of the night. I was ready to go to bed, and he was asking for calls on the chat, and I had to step in and be rude/stern. Like, listen, I've warned you 2 or 3 times already now. One more time and I'm kicking you out of this group, right? And that's the kind of culture we have, so we don't grow as much because people probably get annoyed, right, when we say things like that. People get annoyed when I mispronounce Cardano. So we don't cater to the audience that will actually make communities explode and grow, because we don't say what people want to hear. We are often telling people what they don't want to hear, and we are fine with that. Only 3 likes and 100 plus in here. Yeah, that kind of annoys me. So either you guys really dislike the stream, in which case at least hit the dislike button. Do something, guys. Stop being so passive. Mango's quality over quantity. Exactly. And even with especially with the community members, right? We have a few members and they're freaking splendid. I rather have like few members in there and I enjoy their company, as opposed to during like crazy bull markets have so many people flood the chat and they just hate the community. Imagine me hating my own community. We're not gonna ever let it get there. Danny Bordwell says, I love that you kick people out. Yeah, man, you have no idea. I've this is kind of mean, but I've had to actually kick out some close friends from the Mango Seed community in the beginning. Some of you OGs probably know who I'm talking about, right? A few people who I've had to, and I've known these guys for years, but it doesn't matter if you're condescending, if you're toxic, and you're coming in with a I know it all attitude to the, and you're trying to like talk down to the newer traders. I will put you in your place. I will put you in your place. And I'm not trying to be like cocky and arrogant over here, but and I'm not talking about putting you in your place in terms of kicking you out, right? I'm not having a power trip here. I'm talking about even in terms of just knowledge and education. If you do know, okay, here's what I can say. When people know a lot, right? I can tell when they know a lot. And those are the people who are humble. Because people who know a lot know that they know nothing, right? The more you learn, the more you know that you know nothing. The more you learn that you know absolutely nothing, and there's so much more to learn. But when you're seeing someone being condescending and arrogant, it's because he actually doesn't know as much as he's portraying, but he's insecure about not knowing much, right? It's like a weird like mind thingy that human beings go through. We all went through it. I was really insecure as a kid about my knowledge. My mentor always berated me on that. He said that you're trying to go too far, Sean. You're trying to know you want to know what everyone knows in the office. You want to be an expert in that field, in that field, in that field. You're gonna burn yourself out. Jason Smith says, you don't know what you don't know. Exactly, man, exactly. Every day I'm humbled. Every morning I wake up and I'm studying, right? Seedlings know this. I spend a good hour and a half to 2 hours taking my time and studying something new, or maybe even going over things that I've forgotten, because I have the worst memory in the world. And every day I'm humbled. Hey Sean, enjoy your approach to trading and mindset. I have been a profitable trader for some time, but it's not stress-free and quite time-consuming. I'm looking to learn more from you and interested. Dude, I've been through that journey, man, where Krisha and I, both of us, right? We've both been through that, where we got so consumed over trading, and yeah, we were making so much money, but then I asked myself, what the hell is the point? Like, I left my 6-figure job to be able to have more time with my family, right? I always complained about, really, 3 weeks vacation? That's not enough. How am I going to go visit my family across the world? And on top of that, how am I going to go on my beach vacations? Because Canada has no freaking good beaches. Okay, it's freaking cold most of the year. And the 3 weeks I do get, I have to go across the world to spend with my family, right? So I was complaining about 3 weeks not being enough. And all my friends were like, oh man, you're getting 3 weeks. You should be grateful. I only have 10 days, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, different topic. But then I got into this world and I realized that now, instead of being enslaved by the corporate world, I'm enslaved by my computer screen, right? And I didn't want that. I did not want that. I'm like, there has to be a better way, and there is a better way, a much better way, an easier way. It's only hard to do with your mind, right? You just have to ignore things for the rest of the day and spend time with your family. The biggest traders make the fewest trades, right? And just yesterday we were talking about how a long-time seedling or long-term seedling, that's the right, anyways, he's been with the seed program for a while and he's always struggled because of his over trading. And he messaged yesterday in the seed private chat saying, it is crazy how I look back at myself, and I can go ahead and read it out to you guys again, but he said essentially, It's crazy how I look back at myself and I was making 12 trades a day. Now he's made only one trade in the past 3 months and he's killing it, right? Completely different approach, and he's making way more. And I said to him, so you're telling me that you are making and achieving far more by doing far less? Right? And that's really, once you realize that, it's eye-opening, because we've grown up in a society that has taught us the complete opposite, right? They taught us you always have to be doing something, you always have to be doing something, you have to do something. And that approach is really harmful in trading. It's really harmful because you lose on great positions. You will overtrade yourself out of a great position and the market will run away from you because you're chasing. I have to take profits, I have to short, I have to take the long up, I have to take the short down. And I said this to you too, right, Raja, if you're here. I'm like, you do not have to be in every single move of the asset. Just because Cardano or Bitcoin over here went from 35,000 all the way up to 60,000, you don't need to short from 60,000 all the way back down to 45. You don't need to have a directional trade in every move, right? Take the easy trades. So much ranting here today, damn. We started off the stream with ranting. I don't care. Today I don't care. Can someone just kick? Can one of the mods just kick Joshua out, please? Irrelevant stuff. Have fun staying poor. I can tell you guys exactly what trades I'm taking, right? But without all of this irrelevant stuff, I'm 99% sure you guys will still lose money. I hereby dub you old man of Mango Land, Knight of the Mango community. Hey Julian, how's it going, bud? How are ya? It's been a while since I've seen. No, you were here yesterday too. I want to say, I'm clearly tired today. Jesus. EGLD. Okay, so I want to talk about a few things yesterday. Markets have broken. So we started off the week talking about how markets broke the weekly structure towards the upside, but they were yet to break their mid-time frame structures, essentially the daily and the 12-hour, etc. Right? Well, the week broke up, and now on Bitcoin, we've gone ahead and tested the daily structure too. Look at how easy trading can be, right? That was a really nice scalp trade at the very least. If you have no directional bias, if you don't want to get in on a potential trend, right? And you're like, you know what? I think Bitcoin is dumping. Doesn't matter. This is still a retest is usually a good scalp opportunity. Does it work every single time? No, it doesn't need to. But again, this was one of those trades that we've been talking about for a while now. XRP gave it to us. And again, over there too, you could have either got in on the trend. If you did get in on the trend, and I know a lot of you Mongolians did listen to that advice and got in on the trend and made a freaking killing on that. Same story over here with Bitcoin. Broke up, retested to the T. Look at that. Look how perfect it is. Like, holy. Two rejections against that level is how we establish that this is going to be a key level, right? Candle closes, 2 rejections, broke towards the upside, perfect retest. Now we're waiting for continuation. Could it come back down and test a little bit lower? Definitely. Can put in a higher low. Let's look at the 12-hour. This is where things get interesting. 12-hour, perfect retest with the Mango dynamic and lining up with the horizontals over here too. You can see now how we have broken out of a consolidation, okay, on the higher time frames, and now we start trending on the lower time frames, right? Broken out of the consolidation on the weekly, trending on the lower until we start trending and consolidating again on the mid time frames, and the process repeats. We've been talking about this for a while. Okay, so Bitcoin, that's Bitcoin. Okay, broke out, continuation. I'm looking for continuation. I could be wrong on this. Let's go and talk about Ethereum. We hit our freaking target, guys. First target all the way from over here. That trade was 25. Our target was 2,500, right? Again, when I said this, just like the BNB trade, when I put out the Ethereum video, which is why I got even more bullish, because people were upset that I was calling Ethereum 2,500, and they were like, Ethereum's been doing nothing, you're an idiot, it's only going sideways. And this looked like a really good trade over here. Even on the Bitcoin pairing, it was looking really good. I'm going to show the Bitcoin pairing again to you guys. It's even better now, but this is where we took our trade, right? You guys should really go and watch those older videos. It's only a week ago, right? I did 2 videos on Ethereum, part 1, part 2. Here I explained the trade setup. So it's a really good trade. It's one of my favorite trade setups. You have an ascending triangle and a symmetrical triangle within the consolidation, while the high time frames are breaking towards the upside. Everything's squeezing. You take your first entry over here, take the second entry over here, and boom, 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 boom. Right? That was our first target, 2,500. We pretty much got there. 2,489 or something. What was it? 2,480. Okay, yeah. So good enough. Okay, good enough. To me, that's the target met. Now, I still have for the targets, right? 3,000 and 3,500. That's when I will reevaluate the trade, when we hit that $3,500 target. But for now, it's still looking really good. In fact, the Bitcoin pairing is looking fantastic. We were talking about this yesterday. Consolidating on the Mango dynamic over here, guys, against this major zone, right? First zone was here that we talked about. Okay, first zone was right over here. And this we talked about like weeks ago. Came up, tested the second zone, consolidating, bull flag, broke up yesterday, retested that zone perfectly yesterday, and now we're seeing continuation. I really like this. So fantastic. Music's too loud. Oops. Oh my bad. Why? When did that go up? Oh, that's better. Sweet relief. Apologies, guys. Apologies. So I'm not even sure why that song's on my playlist. I need to get it out of there. Thank you, Obina. Yeah, guys, please don't forget to hit the smash. Don't forget to hit the smash button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so where was I? I was ranting on this Ethereum trade, right? Any questions? Bob says, funny story, I forgot I had some GRT on one of my trading accounts. Thought I'd sold it all on my last exit, apparently not. Now I'm looking to find another trade for money that was doing nothing. What are you looking at? Oh, by the way, how many of you guys listened to my 1-inch analysis from yesterday? Remember, we were talking about this as a key support level, right? In the beginning of the stream, we start, well, not so much the beginning, right? I ranted again yesterday, I think, but perfect. Again, another scalp op. These markets are giving you guys pretty much easy trades, man. I took this trade. Okay, can I re-explain? Okay, what did you guys miss? So what do I have to say again? Where should I start? So this is what I said. This is what I essentially said. I said, please go ahead and watch the videos that I posted last week. I did 2 daily videos on Ethereum while this trade was developing. Okay, we talked about essentially how everything was working out on the high time frames and to the mid time frames. This is one of my favorite setups. One of my favorite setups where you look for the trade. Okay, this is where we started looking for the trade. Then we got the break. You take your first position of the 2, right? So essentially, let's say you have your P, which is your total position size. You divide it into P1 plus P2, right? Very, very simple. And then this is your first entry. And then of the break of the symmetrical triangle. So you have a symmetrical triangle within an ascending triangle. You're looking to build the trade on those breaks because you're getting more and more confirmation. And very similar to how we discussed building your trade in yesterday's stream. This one's a little bit more easy because you get that continuation almost immediately in the weeks to follow. Now here, first position, second position, P1, P2, you get your P, and now you wait for continuation on the higher time frames, and we're getting just that. First target was 2,500. We just hit that yesterday. We got up to around 2,480-ish. It's good enough for me, and now I'm looking for 3,000. 3,500 is the final target before I reassess the trade, right? Very simple. We keep it simple. Do less, win more. Do less, win more. Okay, so what did we do yesterday on Ethereum? Like, people are panicking on almost all their trades. Nothing. We just came down and tested major support levels. What about ADA? Same thing, ADA USDT. In fact, ADA is really interesting. I want to talk about ADA. Let's go ahead and, we haven't talked about ADA. So, Cardano is a trade that I've been building and adding, and I doubled my position on yesterday's candle close. Why? Because we had a really, really nice daily candle close, right? This was the daily candle close that we are looking for above this horizontal. So we got that candle close. Okay, we've also taken out the highs that really, really matter, right? I essentially added on this retest over here. I doubled my position that we were building from over here. Now I'm looking for continuation, right? But this is where it gets interesting. The 12-hour did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay, we talked about this yesterday. I was looking for the 12-hour candle to close above this high. We did not do that. We did close above the candle close high, but not above the high. And you can see that the market is respecting that as well. The market saw that, hey, this did not close above the wick high on the 12-hour. And we saw the sell-off, and now we're kind of using that level as a rejection yet again, right? So I'm going to go ahead, put this down over there, and you can essentially mark out the high and the candle close as a zone now. Okay, that's your zone that we want the 12-hour to retake, and then I'll be looking for Cardano to see that continuation. At this point, I would not be surprised if Cardano actually comes down to test these levels yet again, in which case my position would be not in the red, but not as good as it is right now, right? I'll have to sit through it, and I'll sit through it. I don't want to get in and get out, right? I'm just telling you guys about this, more so to show you guys that I'm mentally getting prepared to sit through the drawdown if it does come. If it doesn't come, I'll be happy. On the daily, we're looking fantastic, right? Against resistance now that we just drew, right? On the 12-hour time frame. On the weekly, we're looking even better. Okay, this looks like a bull flag that has broken out to the upside. So I'm going to be sitting in this trade as long as the weekly looks fine. Rishi Bisas, hey Rishi, how's it going? Says good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Right back at ya. Shilas says I want to invest 1,800. If you have only $1,800, man, I would not trade it. Not in an altcoin at the very least. Buy Bitcoin and hold it. If that's your paycheck that the government gave you, just buy Bitcoin and hold it. And more importantly, what Old Man said is correct, completely correct. We cannot give you advice. That's so true. JJ says, are you trading on leverage? I trade on leverage every time I can. We use leverage to protect ourselves at the Mango community. We do not use leverage to increase risk. We use leverage to decrease risk and to defer risk, right? So leverage actually makes me feel a lot more comfortable. trading crypto especially, but we use it differently. DJG says, Sean, do you break all this trading style in your program? Oh, more than what I can explain on these streams, right? Like, you should really talk to the seedlings. You should definitely message the seedlings. Go on over to the website too. There's reviews posted. But essentially, the Mango Seed program, so there are people who have been messaging me recently. In fact, just today, we have a new member that I'll be introducing very soon to the private seed chat. I'll go ahead and read out what he said. I'll try and find his message. Okay, so this is just like an hour ago. Hey Sean, I've just started the seedling course. I finished the first module. I love the way you articulate things and keep them crystal clear from the beginning. It feels like I've finally reached the destination I have been searching for years. I'm looking forward to learning and following the principles of the course. And the reason, what he means over there is because a lot of seedlings have said this to me. They've taken other courses, and I'm not saying other courses are bad or good or anything. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that the way Mango approaches trading is completely different. It's completely different, and we are mindset first, concept second, which is why we start with one of our first modules is thinking like a trader, right? Thinking like a trader, and that's in that module. I give you guys a very layman and fun approach to game theory and risk management, right? It's a very, very fun approach to game theory and risk management. We use analogies to get your mindset right. I start off with that. It's really like fun to think about trading that way, and because I believe that people don't like risk management because it's boring and dry. But if you flip your mindset around the way we do at Mango, then suddenly it becomes exciting. It becomes more exciting to play with risk first than to think about profits first, right? So we start with that thinking like a trader mindset module, and then we go into the concepts, right? Then I jump to candlestick analysis and trend analysis. Go into things like order flow and institutional order flow, where we talk about how the market dynamics work, right? That's really important to understand how money flows around and how stop losses work, how you get wicked out of your position constantly, and how to avoid that, how bull traps and bear traps work. And then again, after those concepts, trend analysis, blah, 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 we circle back into risk management, and that's the core of it. It's a 5.5 hour long module, right? Where, like, again, that's the module where people come up to me and they say, holy effing shit, right? And everything, just using that module alone, that module essentially, guys, is my edge, right? I tell people all of this. I could take away the Mango dynamic from myself. I could take away all my indicators. Give me a blank don't give me a chart. Just tell me what the price is. And as long as I get to use my risk management strategy, right? Everything I teach in there, I will likely outperform most traders. Will I do as amazing as with my indicators? No, but just that alone gives me confidence to beat most traders out there, like 95% of traders. You need to understand that they say, right, 95 to 98% traders lose their money. Well, to beat them, all you need to do is break even. That's not hard to do. So that's what my risk management strategy allows me to do in the long run, at the very least, if not like come out ahead. Oh my god, can someone ban this guy, Johnny Crypto? Okay, so we talked about ADA, we talked about Bitcoin, we talked about Ethereum, right? Ethereum is, in my opinion, I really think Ethereum is the asset to be trading right now. I told the seedlings this last night, even though I was so tired. I said I added Ethereum before going to bed. That was the last thing I said. And I woke up to Ethereum just going to. So either the seedlings are pumping Ethereum or the market's doing what we expected it to do, which is great. Now only freaking Cardano does the same thing. He's imitating another YouTuber's channel, eh? Jesus. Why would you come to... It makes no sense. Why? And why is YouTube not cracking down on this? Thank you, old man. Thank you, buddy. Do you believe stochastic oscillators are good trend indicators to use in crypto, combining with MACD or Bollinger? Every indicator is a good indicator depending on how you use it, depending on what settings that you apply on them, right? So I use stochastics and I use it on crypto, and yeah, as long as you're reading them right, people use them for oversold and overbought, and that is completely wrong. That is completely wrong, right? In fact, we do talk about we have an entire the last module, no, the second last module is on momentum oscillators, where we talk about this very concept about I think that I wish maybe I can pull it out for you guys, the entire module list, but one of the modules talks about the myth of the oversold and the overbought, and that's wrong. That's the wrong way to use it. Is it powerful in its own way? Yes, it's a trend indicator. I think that's what you mentioned. Let me go and find your comment, Furkan. Yes, Furkan. You said, do you believe that stochastic oscillators are good trend indicators? That's so key, man. Yes, it is a good trend indicator, and that's how you should be using it. But how do you use it as a trend indicator is really, really important. By the way, are you the guy who PM'd me last night? I'm not certain. You're from Norway, right? Journey here is a scammer. Yeah. You want to implement the Mango approach in a project which is a combination of AI and blockchain. Just because AI and blockchain are the two new buzzwords, doesn't mean that everything should go on to AI, and maybe AI, but why does the Mango approach need to be on the blockchain? Okay, by the way, I have a background in AI and blockchain. Sort of in blockchain. I was supposed to do my PhD in blockchain technology. That's how I found Bitcoin and Ethereum, actually. My professor forced me to do research on it. And I really got to thank her. She's one of the few profs who really inspired me, and you know, she was able to touch me. That sounds so wrong. In university, most profs don't care. They don't care to teach well. She did. She cared to teach well. You could see that she prepared before coming into each lecture. And coincidentally, she's the one who actually ended up, after I finished my master's in computer science, I was going to do my PhD under her, and she introduced me to this world. I've not looked back since. But anyways, not everything needs to be on the blockchain, guys. Come on. Hey, Mark is here. Where's Mark? Mark, how's it going, buddy? How are you? Ethereum's bull flagging here, guys. So you see how the stochastics over here are in the overbought territory? No, this is showing you strength. This is showing you that this wants to keep going and watch it keep going. I mean, nothing's for certain. It could get rejected, but the probability over here is that it's going to keep going. You read this as strength. Strength. This is really good. Are you going to do BNB this stream? Let's go check out BNB. USDT, Amira, or the Bitcoin pairing? What do you want to look at? So, okay, this is my take on BNB. We were looking at the weekly a while ago, right? During this consolidation, during this entire consolidation, which is currently where Cardano is sitting at, right? Cardano broke its similar consolidation. And during this time, when BNB was being bearish, according to a lot of YouTubers, they were looking for it to retrace. I don't know why people are so upset at BNB. It's like people get upset at a coin because they weren't part of the move. But you guys should not look at things that way, guys. Do not get emotional on a coin, whether you're against it or for it, right? Do not marry the coin and do not hate a coin, because you missed out on a win because you guys hated BNB, calling CZ a scammer. Who cares if he's a scammer? There's a win to be had. Anyways, over here, we were looking at this weekly consolidation, and we said because Krisha's initial target was around $300, right? And we hit that. And now we're consolidating. And then over here, my target was $600. People called me an idiot. Well, we hit 600. But at 600, we were expecting consolidation. And it hit our target, man. So now I'm expecting consolidation. Can it keep going through? Yes, but I'll wait for it to go through this target. And we did not do that. If you go ahead and look at the 1 hour time frame, I believe we smacked up against it, lived above it, closed underneath it. And we've been doing that ever since. Every candle that came closer closed underneath it, right? That's showing me that this is getting respected. So now we're consolidating on the low time frames. The question is, what do we do from over here? Do we consolidate more towards the downside? Because that's what we're doing, right? It's a downtrend consolidation, which is fine. Just fine, because the weekly is still bullish. Now, something interesting going on over here. We do have what you could call a really ugly falling channel, but doesn't need to be pretty. That could break towards the upside. But if this does break towards the upside, I will still be looking for this to reject, okay, on its first test. We will then look for the mid time frames on the 12 hour and maybe the 4 hour. I think the 4 hour will come here and reject too, but let's see. I'll be looking for the 12 hour to consolidate against it, right? If it doesn't, then we can look for downside, but we are in a bull market. Ajay says, sorry Sean, I will have to go. Oh, we'll watch the rest of the stream later. See you in the Discord chat. Yeah man, see you Ajay. Have a great day at work. Hope your students treat you well as you treat me. CZ dedicated his life to crypto. Yeah man, why do people hate CZ so much? I mean, even if he's doing things to make money, what's wrong with that? Bitcoin's about capitalism. 1 inch, we talked about 1 inch, but Mystery Mars says, will you be getting into the token system for shares under Binance? I have no idea what that is. It could be traded for crypto value. Just curious. No, I'm not interested. Let me scroll up in case I missed any comments, any questions. Amira says, you're the best, Sean. Thank you. Hey, you're very welcome. When you ask so nicely and you're so sweet, why wouldn't I take your request? Bob Harrison says, bouncing off overbought is what you want to avoid. Locking into the overbought is very bullish and indicates further inside. You mean upside, right? Inside. Yeah, but completely, you're right. Right, and works the same way for the oversold, right? We need better terms for those two zones. Spyro's Pacer says, we love you. Greetings from South Africa. Hey, love you right back, man. How's it going? How's it going? I know, man, Bob. So freaking true. Are you in this trade? Because I'm in this freaking trade. And I wanted to talk about RBC. I'm glad that you mentioned it. I'm not sure whether you've been looking at it. Seems like you haven't from what you just said. So I was messing around on RBDC, and I've been looking at this for a while, right? For like ever since this area here. I'm like, this is rounding here, guys. I bet. Go ahead and watch the older videos, guys, because during this entire zone, I said I was betting on this breaking towards the upside. And you could look at this in different ways, but this zone over here is what was important to me. This trend line, by the way, that you guys see over here, this red trend line, is based off a different time frame, which is why it's cutting through. But either way, right, doesn't matter. Broke up, we are consolidated against it. What's important is the zone, okay? Because trend lines you can draw in weird ways, right? The zone was really important. And look at the past two 12-hour candles, guys. We closed above it, right? Now we're coming to retest it. I think this is eventually going to see a nice move. The question is, are you going to be in the move when it does come? Or am I going to be wrong about this and will this dump towards the downside? This could dump towards the downside just by the nature of Bitcoin pumping, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, Link BDC finally broke up too. It was looking good yesterday. I'm not in that trade anymore, unfortunately. I missed this trade. Damn it. But maybe I get a retest, right? I'm not... Looks good though, man. Probably gonna make its way all the way up over here. Am I gonna buy the Coinbase stock? No. Obina says, guys, please do not forget to hit the like button. Yes, Obina, thank you very much. There's around 300 of you over here, and only... How many likes are here? I can't even see it. I can't see it. I'm gonna assume that it's really low. Hit the like. At the very least, hit the dislike. Francisco, Tim Cruz. Oh, first time here. Greetings from Mexico. How's it going, bud? How's it going? Good to have you here. Welcome to the Mango Grove. So what your take? Oh, what are your takes, guys? What are your takes? Is that the right phrase? But I want to know what you guys think about the markets. Bullish, bearish, sideways? Do you guys think Bitcoin is going to take control over here, or do you guys think all coins are going to take control? Because let's look at Bitcoin dominance, right? If the monthly over here on Bitcoin dominance closes like this, we've already broken a major level. Okay, this was the bull flag that broke up. We are come down to the bottom of the bull flag now. People are front running this move, man. Do I think Cardano could hit $15? I'm not sure, man. I'm taking it one step at a time because I know nothing about the project. I know nothing about the fundamentals. I'm trading it through a technical perspective. We started trading Cardano at around 22 cents. Our targets were $1.30. Eventual targets were $1.30. We hit that. $1.39 to $1.40-ish. We hit that. And I said that once we break that, we'll have further upside. Now we have that, right? So I'm looking for around $2.15, $2.30, $2.75, and then eventually $5. But still gotta wait. I'm a trader on Cardano. I do not trade its fundamentals. I don't even know what the coin is about. Santiago Adam says, moved from Ethereum to BNB, and BNB is messing up big time. BNB isn't messing up big time. You're chasing coins. You're letting your emotions get the better of you, right? The time to have been in BNB was when we talked about it a few weeks ago. That's when you could have accumulated your position based on, you know, your own analysis. We don't give financial advice over here. Now, when I was accumulating an Ethereum position, you're selling your Ethereum, right? And you're getting into BNB when I'm selling my BNB. So think about what you're doing over here. You're doing the opposite. You're literally taking the other side of my trades. So there's something wrong in your trading behavior, or maybe I'm doing it completely wrong. But we're on two different sides of the market at the moment. But I'm not here to give you guys financial advice. I just tell you guys how I'm looking at the markets and how I'm trading. And most people don't agree with how I do things, but for some reason, I'm still making money. So I could choose two different things. I could say what you guys want to hear and be really liked and get more subscribers, or I could, you know, make money. I've chosen the latter. Damn, give Sean some free ETH. It's not free, man. Nothing's ever free. Still have to pay, right? We covered BNB, man. Santiago. Just you got to rewind. The ADA BNB pair. Why not? Why not? That's a good question. So when you're looking at these kind of pairs, guys, try not to do technical analysis, right? You're just looking to see, you're looking at these kind of pairs, trying to draw like horizontals and trading them against it may get you into trouble. They could also work, definitely, but remember, these are derivatives essentially of what's going on in the Bitcoin pairings and the USD pairings, right? And you're going to see those levels get respected, yes, but they're still derivatives. So you may see wicks and all of, and slippages that could cause your positions to get stopped out or wicked out without you meaning. So be careful actually trading the pair. You're looking at it for information. But yeah, if you look at the monthly, clearly it has been in a downturn for the past 3 months, right? BNB was a better trade to be in, clearly. But at the moment, this wick, I don't know. I'm biased here, man. I'm biased here because I have no BNB and I have Cardano. I'm biased here. So it might still be better to be, quite honestly, to remove my biases out of the way. If I had to stick true to the Mango way, it's telling me that BNB is the better trade over Cardano, and I'm in freaking Cardano, so maybe I should reevaluate my position. Right, so who knows? Maybe it starts reversing, because it is monthly support, right? We came down, tested it, and we bounced off it. I don't want to be selling my essentially, what is this telling you? It's telling you that you don't want to be selling Cardano into BNB over here. This was the worst time to be getting into BNB, right? This is the worst time. This was the time. You understand what I mean? When is the stream ending? Maybe in around 15 minutes, man. Already covered Ethereum, Waldo. Replying to the question on what we think, BTC consolidate a bit before a push up on resistance. Putting newer highs and lower low to consolidate and back to resistance before. So basically consolidate, push on resistance, putting in a, so basically looking for a new high, then a lower low. Wait, you're looking for a higher high and then a lower low. I think you're confusing concepts there. To consolidate and back to resistance before a big increase. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Thank you, Alexander, for the R5. I'm not sure what currency that is. It's our dollars though. What do you think of VRA? Would you sell? I don't give that kind of advice, man. I don't say whether. I can't tell you whether to sell or buy. Okay, I can take a look at the chart and let you know whether VRA, is it Veracity? I'm guessing. Jesus Christ, no, I would not touch this. Oh, so this is a monthly though. This is monthly, never mind. It's trending, man. I don't know. This could, I don't know. The trade on this is missed, right? It's gone. Probably on the weekly. Yeah, the trade was right over here. Trade was right. In fact, really nice retest in the zone over here. There's another trade right here, in fact. So 2 trades, one here and one here. Will I touch this now? Personally, no. Could it keep going? It could. And would I be trading this on the lower time frames? Absolutely not. Might be a falling channel, might break up over here, or might just keep dumping. You need to understand that traders who took this trade, there are traders in this asset that took this trade and are sitting in deep profits, looking to probably rotate, and that's a 1,500. Jesus Christ, yeah. I wouldn't get into a trade where people are already 1,500 up on a shit coin. I could be completely wrong. I could go up 10,000% more, which is why I don't give that kind of advice. It's just not for me. It's 300 people here and only 112 likes. What's going on? Boxing fan is correct. Button. Out on the USD 4 chart. Let's go take a look. against resistance on the 4-hour, man. We talked about Cardano in the beginning of the video. The 12-hour is not inspiring confidence in me, but the weekly looks great. The daily looks great, and I'm in this trade. Mayank Sharma says, respect to both of you. You guys are epic. What's your game plan for ADA? Like, I've been telling you guys my game plan for Cardano. I don't have a game plan for Chainlink. I'm not in Chainlink. But Chainlink just broke out of a consolidation, so... the Cardano and Chainlink are both in price discovery on the USD pairing. They are not in price discovery on the Bitcoin pairing. So that might give you a way to gauge what to do, right? That's what I've been using. Mayank, hope that helps. Where's Krisha been? Does she do the videos now and leave the love streams to you? Yeah, she leaves these love streams to me, Bob. Yeah, she's doing daily videos. I'm slowly transitioning my way out of Mango and into full retirement. Have you guys noticed that? I'm gonna go sit in my library all day and just freaking read. So there's gonna be like new Mango community members probably doing streams a few years from now. Daily videos and streams. The entire point of Mango was to always, like, you know, empower you guys to come and do this. Pusha picked up the first mantle. Who's gonna be the next person? No, I'm glad he said love. These are love streams. I love being here. She has an amazing voice. That's another rare piece of compliment that my mentor had given out, because he rarely ever gives her compliments, and he's like, Krisha has a gifted. She's a gifted narrator, something like that. I think he said she has a gifted voice. And she does. She could be on the radio, man. What vitamins do you take? I don't take any vitamins, man. Are you asking because of my luscious hair? You know, there's so many people who ask about. It's funny. People have been asking about what vitamins I take because of my hair, believe it or not. You guys might be laughing, but there are people around who are going bald. Women. Romsu, John, could you please take a look at AVAX? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. It looks bullish on the high time frames. AVAX USD, I did take a look on it on Krisha's computer. She was looking at it, and it did look nice. I've not looked at it myself personally, though. This could be an opportunity. So you said it looks bullish on the high time frames. What would be your upside targets for this move? It's against resistance, bud. But it still looks fantastic. I'd be looking for this to break the weekly level right over here. It's looking good. It might do it this week, but I would not be a buyer over here personally, because it's against weekly resistance. I'd rather wait for this break towards the upside and buy in this zone. My first target would be right over here at $60, and that's a good move, man, because we're sitting only at 40, so that's a 50% move. Yep, 50%. So you just gotta be patient. You don't need to catch the entire move. Even if you catch like 35 or 40% of the move, right? It's great. There's a bull flag here. You may have an eventual target. Again, this is me being really generous with this target. Shouldn't be doing this. $82. So around 62 first and then 82. Maybe after, maybe, but that's me being generous with it. Should get to 62 if we break that weekly though. I'm gonna add this to my chart, man. Romsu, this is a good find. I'm gonna wait though. 3 days and 17 hours. Do the mango way. Let's go ahead and look at. You know what? Let's go ahead and look at the dashboard. See what the dashboard's saying about it. Let me switch on over. You guys got to remind me to switch back to my charts though. There have been times where I switch to the dashboard and I forget that we're on the dashboard. And yeah, I go on to the charts and realize, only to realize you guys can't see anything. So AVAX Avalanche is long on the daily. Six days ago it gave you the long, and it's 27% up. Okay, that's freaking great. Bitcoin pairing too, 5 days ago. Okay, I really like that. Okay, when it follows up like that, 1 day, only a day away from each other, right? And showing you that they're in sync. What's happening on the Bitcoin pairing, on the USD pairing, is going to reflect on the Bitcoin pairing, or vice versa. 12 hours is long. The 12-hour Bitcoin pairing just switched long 19 hours ago. This is getting interesting. And the 4-hour, is it 4 hours long too? Okay, so this is long across all time frames. This switched 20. Okay, so if you mentioned this yesterday, there was likely, yeah, 11% since yesterday. This switched 23 hours ago, and it's all the way up 11%, right? 12% actually. This is a lot similar to what happened with XRP, where somebody asked about it. I switched on over to the dashboard to see what's going on with XRP. We're like, hey, wait a minute, the 4 hours neutral. Because if this was long, guys, and it switched only 23 hours ago, it means that it was neutral prior to this. So if we look at the daily, let's go back and use a similar example. Okay, we're going back to the daily now. The daily was long 5 days ago, 6 days ago on the USD pairing. The 2-day was, okay, there's not enough history for the 2-day. The 12-hour and the daily were both long, okay? And now the 4-hour also being long, or rather the 4-hour being neutral, tells you that, hey, there might be an opportunity to collect or accumulate a position in that consolidation, because the higher time frames are long, right? So those neutral consolidations on the low time frames may be an opportunity to accumulate a position. Okay, now let me remember to switch back to the chart. There we go. I remembered. Bob Harrison says, start a business, government shuts down your COVID, go out of business, shut you down for COVID, go out of business, become a janitor to pay bills, make money per day, blah 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 in crypto. Yeah, so man, I was a janitor in the same university that I studied. You guys should read up on my story. Just type Sean Dexter janitor to 6-figure salary, and it's really fulfilling, man, to work your way from the bottom up. Bob, is that you? Like, is that your story? Yeah, Obina has a good question. Did that happen to you? Or are you just saying that? Because if that happened to you, you and I have a lot in common, man. And it sucks. It sucks that you had to go through that. It really sucks. We have a mango seedling whose company also suffered heavily because of that, because of the entire COVID disaster, crisis. Well said, Bob. Well freaking said. Hard work makes life good. Don't give me an easy life. Give me an interesting life. Well said. 80% opportunity over here, guys. Can I check Ethereum USDT? We checked Ethereum USDT in the beginning of this video, Rajdeep. Checked it twice, actually. Had to do it twice because I messed up on the audio. Bro, I bought TLM for RS rupees, you mean? 75 2 days ago. How are you buying it with rupees? Like, what exchange trades with rupees? And how are you allowed to buy? Like, that's like a $1 position, right? Is it? Maybe it's an Indian exchange. 2 days ago. Today it's rupees 40. Please tell me what to do about this, and what do you think about this coin? I don't know anything about the coin. I don't know any fundamentals on the coin, if that's what you mean. So essentially, okay, so the size you're trading is irrelevant, right? Whether it be 74 rupees or $74 million, doesn't really matter. You've essentially, in terms of trading, you've lost almost half your capital. You should not ever let that happen. You should not ever let that happen. Especially if it means a lot to you. So now 74 might mean a lot to you, right? And that's completely fine. But you need to have a risk management, man, on that, risk management strategy on that. So whether it be $100 or $100,000 or $100 million, right? Your risk management strategy is always going to be the same. Okay, so one of the members messaged me today after I actually replied to him right after the stream. He turned a he was going through a hard time, okay, from like a few months ago, personal problems, blah blah blah. And I told him, you know what, man, you do this. I want you to take $200, just $200. Stop trading with your main account. Okay, stop trading your main account. Take only $200 and do this. I gave him a strategy. I'm like, all you have to do, man, all you have to do is follow the strategy. Do nothing else. Okay, your job on whether you succeed or fail is going to be dependent on whether you do the strategy. Okay, not on whether your account increases. Just follow the freaking strategy to the T. Okay. And he messaged me a couple of days ago saying, Sean, I started with $250, $200 to $250, and now that account is sitting at $29,000. And I was freaking blown away. I didn't expect it to go that. He's like, all I did was follow the strategy. Yeah, all I did was follow the strategy, and this was like months ago. He kept doing it. Now, am I saying you guys can do that as well? No, he probably caught some really good trend wins, right? And that's what Mango's all about, catching those massive trend trading wins that could be life-changing. Now, he did this with a $250 account. He turned it into $29,000, okay? So what does that mean? It means that he could have, if instead of it being a $250 account, if it was a $2,500 account, he would have turned it to $290,000. Right? If it was a freaking $25,000 account, he could have turned it into freaking $2 million. And you guys get the idea. My point is, the strategies you implement, the risk strategies you implement is going to be the same no matter your account size. So take your account seriously. You cannot be losing 50% of your freaking account ever. Okay. So similarly, right? He turned 250 into 29,000, which means that he could have turned 2,500 to 290,000. But let's say he lost half of it. If he lost half his account, it means that if he had $2,900 as a starter, he would have lost half of 2,900, which would have been around $1,450. So think of it that way. That's all I can give you. I can give you that kind of advice, man. I'm not gonna go look at that chart though for you, because you're starting off in the wrong mindset, and you need to get your mindset right before anything else. Romsu, thank you for the super chat. Is there a way to start with a smaller Mango package that is not purchasing the full Mango program right away? Cheers, man. An amazing AVAX analysis. Hey, man, you're very welcome for the AVAX analysis. And yeah, so actually there was someone else asking about this, right? It was mystery man or master. What's his name? Let me pull up his name. I should remember his name. Mystery Mask. Yeah, I got right. He was asking for something somewhere. His question was somewhere along the same lines, and it becomes really complicated, man, because people are already getting so confused with the kind of products we do offer, right? So now I offer another offering. It's just going to make things more confusing. That being said, we do have a payment plan for the Mango Seed program, right? So we do have that. Another thing I was thinking about doing is having a introductory course, right? I was discussing this with Ollie, which has some modules, some beginner modules that I could include. That would include some of the Mango Seed modules as well. But I don't know whether I want to do that. I don't know. I want to also be fair to the Mango Seedlings who did commit, because at the end of the day, this is a commitment to a lifestyle. Okay. It's a commitment to a lifestyle. If you are looking just to see what the program is like, I suggest talking to the Mango Seedlings directly. Talking to them directly, ask them for their thoughts and their opinions. And there's also 2 sections that Krisha posted from one of the last modules, the Ichimoku module, on the YouTube channel. There are also some preview videos available, right, on Teachable directly. Like if you go to the Mango Seedling course, there's some videos available for free. I believe so. If not, let me know and I'll make a couple free. I'll ask Krisha to do it. Like by free, there's sections in between the modules, right? It's not the entire module. It's like sections. The payment program should be available on the website, right? Let me pull it up. Should be available. So if you click on enroll course, it takes you to the bottom, and yeah, it shows you pay with installments and one-time purchase. Now keep in mind that if you are in the UK or USA, you may see a price that is not the real price, because Teachable includes a VAT tax automatically. So in case you get confused, because the price is $13.49 at the moment for the lifetime, and $4.99. It's an installment program. Like you just pay 3 times. That's it. And yeah, people get confused. They think it's every 3 months. No, it's 1. It's 3 payments, and then it's done, right? You just have to pay 3 times. Let's take a look at some charts, guys. Any questions? Any suggestions? Nofilama says, hey, I heard analysts say that EOS will mirror what it did in the last bull run. What do you think? EOS looks interesting, Nofil. I did take a look at it, and people are calling. Oh, is this it? Is this where it breaks? I did take a look at it because nobody else is looking at it anymore. It's made a pretty good move already, right? But I think I was looking at it on the Bitcoin pairing. Yeah, I like this, man. I don't know about it mirroring what it did in the last bull run, but this is where it gets really interesting. It's literally at its lows of the last bull run. Like, some people are saying this project is dead and there's no development going on in it, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me because the charts are, it looks like somebody wants to pump this coin regardless. This looks good, man. I don't care how much of a shitcoin people think it is. It freaking looks good. Krisha hates this coin. She's like, I'm not trading US. I may actually get a position. Which platform to chart or which platform to trade? You can go ahead and check out the mangodeals.com. The mangoway.com/deals. The mangoway.com/deals. I recommend Deribit to trade, but if you're a beginner, you may not wanna trade there. I trade on Deribit because I have access to options. Would you say ETHBTC is a good hourly close entry? ETHBTC has been doing well, man. So I would look at the 4-hour, man, to keep your life easy. It's closing in 11 minutes. We'll find out. Not yet. If it closes above here, then yes. If it closes above 39268. Actually, if I don't know. This wants to eventually go up, though. I'll say that. EOS, by the way, Nofil, I keep my eye on it. I'm not sure what other analysts are saying. My friends, I have not had good things to say about it, probably because they got wrecked on it. RSR, let's go, Obina. Will do. Bitcoin pairing or USD pairing, man? Holy shit. This is a gorgeous chart, man. This reminds me of Chainlink. Like when it just kept going and going and going. It's like a beautiful long-term trend. It doesn't connect, unfortunately, but maybe if I ignore this, yeah. I really like this, man. I'm gonna mark this. Good find. Volume over here, dude. Volume just came in on this one. Ascending triangle lining up with the weekly level. You guys are making me FOMO. You seeing it? Breaks above here. I'll be looking for moves somewhere around here, man. The thing is, though, right, when it does start moving, you got to be okay with how it moves, because it's not going to give you those kind of altcoin pumps that goes in a straight line. It's not its behavior. It's going to like have pullbacks on the low time frame, so get ready for that. I really like this. Good find, Obina. Really good find. Expecting a video on options from you, Sean. That would be great. I've been on the hook to actually do an entire course on options. A lot of seedlings are waiting for that, and I'm just trying to like dedicate enough time so I can do it properly, you know. in terms of doing a, yeah, I'll probably make some of the videos, like the introductory videos, available to you guys too. I most likely will. Did I try Binance Battle? What is that? Never heard of that. Opinion on VeChain. Krisha did do a video on VeChain yesterday. I recommend going ahead and watching that video. She did a really good video yesterday on VeChain. You so quick, Mock. Where's Mock? I don't see him in here. Oh, there he is. Cheers, Ollie. What do I think of US? I just told you guys, I have no idea what the projects are. I just have no idea. What do you guys think of this shitcoin? What are your thoughts on this shitcoin, guys? This isn't even my final form. Lunamia, how you been, by the way, Lunamia? How are you enjoying the modules? I know you've been busy with work, etc. But thus far, getting cold in here. Look at me. I'm like, it's like Canada mode. Test. We did cover BNB in the beginning of the stream. I suggest you rewind and listen to me rant on BNB. Yeah, but all the bonds in the world are pegged to, all the bond markets in the world are pegged to the US bond market, right? It's just because of the currency, how the currencies are, like, you know, the exchange rate. That's why they've turned negative. So yeah, like, you could fool yourself into saying the US bonds are still yielding high, but what's the real yield? Right? Can you even trust the CPI? Can you trust their gauge of inflation, their read, or the meter by which they are measuring inflation? It's a lot of BS. It's essentially all put in place to allow for the equity market to keep pumping at their will. It's just all positioned in a way to make sure that people are consistently putting on more and more and more and more and more and more risk, right? Yields are still really freaking low, right? Even with it pumping like this, these yields are historically extremely freaking low. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, I missed your previous sentence. But don't get me wrong, they all suck. So Bob, if you, I'm not sure whether you've been taking a look at the Bitcoin market rates that you're getting, right? The Bitcoin markets are actually pricing in my opinion, the real yield of the world, and that's what's making this so fascinating. That's why in yesterday's discussion too, when we talked about how everything will be crypto, I think this market right here is going to be the real market in the future. It's kind of like it's kind of too far-fetched out, or too far-fetched for people to think that far out, right? But right now, the real rates, the real inflation rates are actually being priced in when you look at the, like, just look at the yield you're getting in some of these markets, man. Like, just by lending out your USD over here in the Bitcoin markets. I think it's 25% minimum you should be getting, like around 15 to 20%. I haven't updated myself in the past weeks though, but we're pricing in the true rates, right? This is a true capitalist market over here. We have true capitalism going on over here, and people, you can't BS this shit. You can't print Bitcoin. Come on, Ashley. Cardano isn't sleeping. It's not pumping, but I wouldn't say it's sleeping. Does this look like it's sleeping to you? Which shitcoins do you think are going to survive? Cardano, likely, based on what it's doing in terms of price. Founders can keep this clearly going. So when you look at a project doing well in the top 10, whatever, as long as the founders are able to take cash out, they're going to keep the project running for as long as they can, right? Money can make anything, can revive any dead project. So Ethereum is going to survive. Let's see, I don't know. Ripple, XRP is going to survive. I could be wrong, man. I don't know anything. When it comes to shitcoins, like my analysis goes as far as the price. That's it. I don't care. Why do I always look at the 1 week time frame? You must be new here, man. It's how you make the most money in these markets. Pushpendra. I like your name, Pushpendra. That's a really cool name. It's because I'm looking at the weekly that we caught Cardano all the way from 23 cents to $1.50. It's because I'm looking at the weekly that we caught Ethereum from all the way from 290, 310 all the way to 1,800. While everyone was chasing trades at the top of the market, we are catching it way before people are even looking at these points. Hey man, it's not polite to ask someone how old they are. Come on. You should know better. I'm depressingly old though. I started getting depressed about my age around 16 to 17. I started feeling damn really old. I'm only 2 years away from, around like 17ish. I was thinking I'm only like 2 years away from not being a teenager anymore. I'm really insecure about my age, guys. Don't ask me that question again. Zijian says, I love you, Sean. I love you right back, man. So sweet. Sean, can you explain why leverage trading is beneficial? You mentioned it earlier. Because it allows you to defer risk, right? It allows you to be more efficient with your money. I akin it to a chainsaw in the hands of a skilled carpenter versus a chainsaw in the hands of a completely brand new craftsman or amateur carpenter who doesn't know what he's doing and tries to do something stupid with it, and he's going to hurt himself. But in the hands of a skilled carpenter who even knows the basics of using a chainsaw is going to likely protect himself from harm by not using cruder tools, right? Because we're using a more efficient tool, you can protect yourself from using instead of using a tool that is likely put you in more danger in the long run. It's kind of why I always tell people use a really good knife, right? The knife I use is I bought this knife, by the way, when I was a student, when I didn't have much money. My knife cost like around 200 CAD, Canadian dollars, right? And I invested in it because I had a really bad experience that scared the hell out of me. I was cutting a goddamn tomato with a cheap knife, and the knife slipped off the tomato and smacked onto my fingers. And I'm like, holy shit. And the knife wasn't that old. I was thinking though, I could have lost my fingers because I was I was too cheap to invest in a good knife, and I was a software developer, right? Imagine losing my fingers. It really made me go, what? But the knife was so freaking bad that it didn't do shit to my fingers, so I just had like marks all over it. But imagine losing your fingers, right? Now, yes, because the knife couldn't go through a goddamn tomato, it was not going to be able to cut through my fingers either, but that's not the point, right? So I went on a hunt researching knives. I bought a really good knife that to this day I have. And I gifted my mom a really good knife. I gifted Krisha's mom a really good knife. And yeah. If I ever have multiple wives, I'll gift all my wives, all their moms, good knives, because that's the best thing I think you could give a household, a really good freaking knife. Similarly, leverage trading is a really good freaking knife. Bruce Paul, scary shit. Yeah, man, and similarly with trading too, right? You can avoid a lot of nonsense by just using good platforms, which is why I use Deribit, and using the tools offered to you. You can be more efficient. Bob Harrison says, back in my logging days, my saw chaps saved my legs from getting cut off from a chainsaw. This has nothing to do with crypto, but your story just brought that memory back. Yeah, you had risk management in place though, right? So that's why you were protected. You knew how to use it well. But even if you cut your fingers, if you're thinking about it, and you can. Oh, really? What, really? That's good to know, man. Jesus. Okay, first, Pushpendra, do not call me sir. I just told you guys about how I'm insecure about feeling old. Do not call me sir. Is Binance good? No, I will not use leverage on Binance. I won't. I'm not trying to put Binance down. I'm not trying to talk shit about any exchange, but I will not use. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have used leverage in Binance, but that was only because I absolutely needed to. Right? I could not put on the trade I wanted on any other exchange at the time. Was it a comfortable experience for me? No, it was not. And I'd rather not. I'd rather be comfortable doing my trading. So I love you. You're trolling me now, man. Stop trolling me, guys. Yeah, everyone's saying so now. Amp, PC hardly a spike. Yes, so. How do we access your dynamic indicator? Hot muffins. You can go to themangoway.com/dynamic. The Mango ribbon is free. The dynamic is not free. The dynamic costs more than the seed program. So if I were you guys, you're truly looking to learn, I'd invest in the seed program, not the dynamic. I love how freaking honest you are, man. Any source to learn crypto trading? I've been a loser all my life. I want to do something in life. You just keep watching the daily videos, man. Dikshant. That's actually another cool name, Dikshant. For its own reasons, but watch Mango every single day. Krisha is essentially seedling 0 of the Mango seed program, right? She's the first student, and you guys are seeing how she was able to start with nothing, knowing nothing, and now she knows everything, right? When it comes to Binance, in fact, I asked her to put on the trades for me on Binance because she studied it like with the base knowledge that we teach. So for example, the leverage trading module, right? The way I teach it allows people to go onto any platform and use those concepts. So that's what she did, right? She was able to take those concepts and learn Binance really well, and she did a tutorial on that for you guys. So again, you guys don't need to get the C program. You guys can watch the daily videos and learn. Yes, it's not as structured, but you guys can learn from Krisha. Watch my older videos too. I've been doing videos for almost 2 years now. Go and watch the educational playlist. There's an entire playlist called Educational Playlist where there's some select videos put in there for you guys to learn. That's a good start. That's how you can start. Where does the dynamic fit into the seed program? It does not fit into the seed program. You do not need the dynamic for the seed program. I'm like the worst businessman ever. I should be shilling the dynamic because it's way more expensive than the seed, and it's not even lifetime, right? It's annual basis. I'm looking at CSD pump over here. We should look at it soon. But yeah, I'm the worst businessman ever. I should be shilling and promoting the dynamic, but I'm like putting it down all the time. I mean, I'm not putting it down. I really like it. I use it for all my trading, but I just think that people should invest in the education first. Okay. And that's why I price the Mango Seed program cheaper than it should be. It should be more expensive, and it's lifetime access. So let's go ahead and take a look at CNC now. It's doing exactly what we discussed, and we drew this what, like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, like somewhere around here. It broke up, it came back, retested perfectly yesterday, gave us the retest, and now it's going up again. It's not enough for me though. I want to see this high get taken out over here. Do a tour of your live stream office, your setup, etc. You were telling sometime back that you wanted a chillax stream, just taking stuff and sharing things not related to crypto. Oh, you mean my office space? I don't have anything special here, man. I'm a really simple guy. I'm a really I don't like. I just need greenery around me, and outside I have mountains and greenery, and I have Krisha for the rest of the beauty. I'm a really simple guy. Nothing to really show off. What? Bitcoin's going up too, guys. Let's go. Please share any Telegram group. We do not have a Telegram group anymore. We used to. We switched to Discord, so you can join us at themangoway.com/discord. Let's go ahead and check out one. What's one doing? Still doing. Remember we talked about one. Needs to just hold this box over here, and it did. This box right over here again. You guys asked, where does the Mango dynamic come into play? And you guys are gonna see right over here. You see? Oh, somehow the Mango dynamic manages to nail these support lines perfectly, right? One went all the way up over here to around 22 cents, came down, smacked up against 14 cents, and now it's been consolidating along this region over here. I'm looking for it to eventually make its way back up over here, and that's a 50% move all the way back up to 22 cents. Sweet baby Jesus, how's everyone doing? Everyone is fantastic. How have you been, man? How have you been? Yeah, we can take a look at DOT. I'm no longer in this DOT trade because of opportunity costs. I got into something else, but it's still consolidating, holding the daily trend ever since we took back this zone over here. It broke back above its consolidation. It's looking good. It's looking good, especially on the weekly time frame. It's looking good. I'm not in this trade anymore though. I may get back in, but not in the trade. It's holding, right? Key weekly level right over here around $39. Looking for this to eventually get up to around 50, but I believe it no, it did not. 46. Cheers, DJG. Thank you for joining us. You are very welcome. I'm hoping to see you here tomorrow as well, man. Thank you for the great questions. Haitham Azam says, Sean, can you cover XRP? Yeah, we can go ahead and cover XRP in a bit. Bob says, you know what sucks about spammers in chat? I'm working on when I glance at... Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I'm like, I really want to know now. I really want to know. Let's look at XRP. Broke this falling channel on the Bitcoin pairing, but I doubt you're interested in the Bitcoin pairing. XRP hit the key levels that we were looking at. What chart did I draw it on? I drew it on the Poloniex chart. Where are my horizontals? So where did I plot this? Binance maybe? Okay, anyways, the key things that we were looking at was during the live stream, we had caught this, right? We had caught this break over here on the ascending triangle, broke up and kept going. We had an eventual target of somewhere around here, around $1.40, $1.50, but blew past that as well and got up to $2. Now, what's it gonna do? This is where you look at the Poloniex chart. And I thought I lost those horizontals, but essentially we were looking at as soon, okay, I get it. So essentially we talked about how as soon as it breaks into this zone over here, right, there was nothing stopping it anymore, because this zone was the volatile zone, which is why I'd removed the levels that we had placed over here, right, before XRP even got there, right. We got to around this zone, $1.50, which we smacked up against, but this was a volatile zone. We had a breakdown here, but it was such a fast breakdown that it was valid to remove those horizontals. I'm looking forward to get all the way up over here, man. 289. Genius, how did you do this? I am not a genius, man. You guys can do all of this. You guys can do all of this. Mostly just people spamming to look. Yeah, it's so stupid. They should learn by now that if you spam, you're gonna get ignored. How is that a working strategy? Ethereum has not made a new all-time high. Ethereum is still at, its all-time high is 2489, I believe, 2479. Oh wait, what? Oh, it did. It did. Shit. Good stuff. I stand corrected. I just looked at Harmony One Norfolk. I'm actually going to start ignoring you. I'm actually going to start ignoring everything you ask. RVN, Elias, let's go ahead and take a look, man. I used to trade this coin back in the day. Jesus Christ, it's been running. Damn. Bull flag breakout. It's not broken out yet. We're waiting for the weekly to close above this level over here, 22 cents. Worth watching though. Definitely worth watching. Right, I'll be waiting for this to break, and if this does break, it's likely going to see continuation. Likely going to get up to 45 cents. So you see this? We drew this resistance zone, man, all the way last year. All the way freaking last year. And it's still coming up and respecting those levels. Right? So it's just been pumping though for the past like few weeks. Now again, same story though on the Bitcoin pairing. It's been consolidating for the past few weeks. So I wouldn't be too interested in this just yet. Worth watching though. Tell something about Cardano. I covered Cardano in the beginning of the stream, man. Go ahead and watch. Rewind. Go ahead and hit the like button, guys, if you guys haven't yet. We'll go a long way. We'll really, really appreciate those likes. Ticking up to 200 before I end the stream. Did BNB break that falling wedge to the upside? Is that what it did? No. How's it? You guys, what time frame you're looking at, man? You're looking at a 30-minute time frame? It's not moving there either. You're looking at the 1-minute time frame? It's not moving there either. It's dumping. Unless you're short. Stop it. Stop looking at the low time frame. Look at the weekly. That's it. You guys want to make money? Where do you even buy Raven coin? I think it's on Binance, man. Unless it got delisted. I traded it on Binance a while ago. Ethereum at resistance, by the way, neckline. Rita? How are you, Rita? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Yeah, let's get mana. This is good. Very good. So you have 15 days to go before this monthly closes. You want the monthly to close above this zone over here, Rita. Close the month over, you're going to see continuation. So just 15 days. What you have to do in the meantime is focus on the modules. Okay? Don't get tempted into this trade. You could look at the weekly. It's a little bit choppy over here on the Bitcoin pairing, but the weekly on the USD pairing is a lot better. So you wait 2 weeks, and that's going to end up with the monthly, and you'll essentially get, if the trade is ready to go, you're looking for 2 weekly candle closes above this level over here, or a monthly candle close on your Bitcoin pairing, right? So those two line up. This is, again, it's a bull flag consolidation with a nice long pole. We could go ahead with a conservative measured move. I'll take it from around here. I'd be looking at, let's go, $2, and we're sitting at $1.14 right now, so almost a 2x move there. Almost. Where are we sitting right now? $1.10. Yeah. Hey Sean, I have to go. See you later. Alright, man, if you're going, I'm going to be wrapping up as well either way. And hey, it's been a good stream. Wanted to have a more relaxed stream today. Had a massive headache to begin the stream off, but clearly that Tylenol helped. It's not as bad anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hit those likes. Make sure that we get up to around 200 before I wrap up the stream. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano to wrap up. But in the meantime, make sure you guys hit those likes so we know that you guys are enjoying the stream. We're more likely to do more streams more often the more likes we get. Correct? Because if you guys don't like it, why would we do it? Got it. Focus on the modules. Thanks so much. Exactly, Rita. Exactly. But go take them slow. Around this time, Nofil. Live streams are the best solution to headaches. Seems so. Romsu, how's it going? You're still here. I thought you were leaving. Watching me while you get ready for bed? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, man. The headache was so bad that I almost did not do a stream today, but I'm glad I did. It was fun hanging out with you guys. Obina, thank you for joining, man. How's Obina not a mod? What's going on? He's here every single time. Obina, you have now been ordained Knight of the Mongolians. Damn it, I messed it up again. Miroslav Sakulis says hot. Hey man, thank you. I do get that a lot. I walked on the street and women randomly point at me and say hot. Like, yeah, I know. What can I say? Philippe, yeah, that's exactly me while I'm walking down the road. I walk down the road and I point, kick. I love cake, man. Obina, you deserve it. Stop spamming, man. Jesus. Peace. Okay, you've been banned. Wags here? You silent rascal, you? How you been, bud? How are things going? Before going, coins which will give 10x. Oh my god, man. You're on the wrong channel. Bitcoin likely to come and give now retest? Likely. Looks like I want to put in a higher low, maybe a little bit deeper. Maybe test down deep into these candle closes over here on the daily. I don't know. Seems generous. Weekly though. Weekly levels. Let's go. Another retest the weekly? Likely? I don't think so. Monthly closing in 15 days. We've just had literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green monthly candles in a row, provided we close the next 15 days anywhere above 58,000, I believe, right? Candle close was 58,700, so 59,000 to round up. So yeah, we close another candle above 59,000, another green candle, but this candle is a little bit smaller than the previous candles. But hey, nonetheless a good candle. That's Bitcoin. Let's look at Cardano USD. Cardano bull flag on the monthly. I'm loving this chart, man. I'm freaking loving this. How can you be bearish on this? Other BTC. Let's take a look at this one. Not as strong, but good nonetheless. We have a new high being put in place. This is the first monthly high, looking to be setting in a higher low on the monthly time frame ever since the bear market, right? The bear market 2017. Ethereum, same story over here. We put in this this was where we said, hey, let's start watching, put in the higher low, higher high, continuation ever since. Great. Ethereum's ETHUSD chart is great. What about the ETHBTC chart? ETHBTC chart, almost like a structure going on over here that's really untidy, right? Maybe the 3-month chart will give us a little bit more clarity on this one, and hey, it does. So looking good here, perhaps getting all the way up over here to 0.053 to Satoshi eventually. This is going to surprise a lot of people, especially Ethereum bulls that turned into bears, right? I think they're ignoring Ethereum. Ethereum is likely going to test the highs at the very least, but I'll be looking for this to eventually get over here in this bull market. 0.05 BTC. I'll be building this trade until I see it turn ugly. Dot. Just going up. People need to be patient. I'm not on dot. May get back in later. THZ. XRP. Yeah. Needs to close a monthly here. If it does, great. Monthly looks horrendous though. Monthly does not look good. Lower time frames are showing that it wants to switch that around though, so may happen. Rishi, you're coming in here right at the end of the stream and asking for an analysis, man. I'm wrapping up here. Apologies. You'll have to come in tomorrow. Hey Caleb, how's it going, man? Welcome to the Mango Grove. Glad to have you. If I missed anything. You guys just spamming the same thing over and over again. Stop doing that. Did you ask earlier? Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I mean, it's trending. Retesting these can close highs over here. Do I have horizontals drawn? No. I don't know. It's not. I'll show you what I don't like about it. I don't like this. It is being supported on this neckline here though, so if it loses this neckline, I'll be looking for further downside. Until then, this could reverse. But I don't like the structure here. In a bull market, there's stronger charts to be trading. There's no liquidity on this either. Volume is... Look at the wicks. What kind of Satoshi is this trading at? Is it... I don't like this, man. I don't like the chart. Yeah, that structure broke down. Retest. Seems like it wants to start downtrending against Bitcoin. Could be wrong though. Well, you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next live stream. Are you planning on doing? Yep, I am. No, I'll likely do one tomorrow. I'll take the weekend off. I'll see you tomorrow, Bob. And thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so freaking much for helping with the live stream today. Really appreciate that. Massive shout out to you too, old man, for being here every single freaking day. If you are on Discord, old man, go ahead and shoot me a PM on Discord. And yeah, shout out to you too, Bob, again, for being here you've been here for like months now, man. Every time I've been doing a live stream. And yeah, Obina as well. Thank you all for being regular viewers here. I've been having a great time chilling with you guys. Doing these streams a lot different compared to last month, where we took way too many shitcoin requests. I like chilling out with the more regular members, right? People who are actually here looking to learn. So thank you, Bina. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Mark, one of our favorite seedlings. Love the engagement from Mark. You're welcome, Rishi. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my drink. Maybe have a coffee. I'm feeling like a hazelnut latte. Do you guys hear the crows? You guys hear the crows? The Ravens are almost here, guys. It's going to be a bull evening, in my opinion. I'm going to be getting myself a hazelnut latte. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the evening with Krisha. I hope she's done her stream so we can go cuddle. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, do the mango way. I was going to say do the live stream way. Jesus, I'm tired. Do the mango way. Do the stress-free way. Do the easy way. See you tomorrow. Ciao. Oh, that's so sweet, Bob. See you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow. Oh man, I forgot the intermission again. I was supposed to use the intermission so I could take a break. Every time. God damn it, Sean. Alright. Stream end. This is the scene I was looking for. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow.